Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this from PC Gamer. Witcher Remake Studios boss says it will remake what's bad, outdated, or unnecessarily convoluted, without naming the sex baseball cards we all know he's talking about. So we have the summary, in other news, and in summary, they are going to fuck up the remake of The Witcher. Motherfucking Christ, can't you people just make another garbage game that it's not going to sell and be done with it? This game is only going to be sold because of the, not only of its name, but because it's being sold as a remake, and there's still a lot of normies who possibly still read PC Gamer for some reason, besides for the lols like I do, who is going to purchase this? That's about it. Because I'm pretty sure they are going to ruin this remake. I'm pretty sure we are going to get some girl boss moments, some race swaps, because we definitely need black girl magic in this game. Otherwise, how is it going to be made for a modern audience? You know, modern audience craves for a black girl magic and girl boss moments. We all know that this is coming. I'm pretty sure that there's a very slight possibility we may get, I don't know, some race-swapped character. But right now, I'm kind of even waging bets that we could even get a race-swap Witcher now. I mean, our bets are off in this. It's completely crazy, we know. The current day and age we live in the $ current year that we live in. We all know that. We all know how fucked up the current day is. But one of the nice little touches that they made in The Witcher 1, one of myriad nice things, there were some rough edges, like the combat that I agree wasn't the best thing, but it wasn't that horribly bad either. But it was good enough. The story was very good. I ended up choosing to go and follow the order because I ended up choosing a side that wasn't so disgusting. The Scoia'tael, from what I've been seeing, they ended up looking like a bunch of fucking terrorists, and I do not stomach terrorists. And so I said, fuck these people, I'm out. Fuck them, I'm out. So I chose the order. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some changes in regards to that. I'm kind of relatively sure there's something coming up into that, because we all know current day politics dictates this needs to be rewritten. Obviously, they haven't said anything related to that in this story, obviously. But I assume there's going to be something done into that. Because otherwise, it's not going to be a modern game for the modern audience type of game. We all know that. But here, look at this. What the idiot in this article said. This is the same idiot who literally thinks, that there was no communist uprising during the 20th century. This is the same idiot who said that. But anyway, here it is. But also, let's not beat around the bush. The first Witcher game is legendary for some great scenes, good writing, and the part where Doug Cockle says, "What is this crap?" in a tone so disaffected that you aren't sure if it's just his actual reaction to the script. But it's also notorious for notorious for the sex cards. I don't see any problem with it. Those sex cards wasn't nicely to touch. I mean, it gave more details to the character, more view of what they should look like instead of the polygons. And also was kind of like a scorebook. Because we all know The Witcher is a womanizer. He pretty much fucks anything with a vagina that walks around. We know that. But why are you going to take that out? Oh yeah, modern audiences. See, it's already starting. We can see that they are already seeping in and trying to change things. But before I continue, here is a trailer.
of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
I'm back, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Anyway, do you remember when I just said that this idiot here, this games journalist, is a fucking moron, and that he said that? Well, you know what? Let me quote what he said. Well, it's the mid-20th century. Government loved inventing fake communist uprising. It was like their favorite thing to do. Here, if you doubt it, Hearts of Iron 4 beefed up Brazil and invites you to save South America from fascism in its latest DLC. Right, so this is the same idiot who wrote that. This is why we have no respect for games journalists. This idiot here completely ignored the 20th century, in which, for instance, the Soviet Union basically funded, supported, aided, trained a bunch of militia, terrorist groups and political parties all over the world, including Latin America. For instance, the best example we can even point out in America itself is whether underground terrorist attacks in American soil happened by these goddamn fucking communists. Do you actually think this was a nothing burger, you absolute troglodyte, ass-kissing moron? Yeah, this is why people don't respect games journalists. This is why we don't take these idiots seriously. I mean, I think thinking about it, I think every single Latin American country had a goddamn fucking retarded Soviet Union on top of it. This is why many people in Latin America still hate Russia to this fucking very day. Because Russia still does it. Russia's still doing it. I mean, they are actually cozying up with Maduro right now. They're pretty much sucking his cock, and he's sucking Putin's cock too. But anyway, I digress. So, this is why games journalists are a scum of idiots. Here is the game. The Witcher Remake, well, shit. The game, The Witcher Remake will remove outdated parts of the original game. Developers working on The Witcher Remake and afraid to cut things that might not have aged too well. I'm sorry, but most of it aged very well. The story aged spectacularly well. A lot of art aged well. The only thing that didn't age well, and I'm gonna say it, is the combat system and some of the linear areas of the game that felt very linear, but otherwise everything else was perfect. You shouldn't even think of changing that, but thank goodness we're still gonna have the original game. And say to this remake, go fuck yourself. But here it is, the interesting bit of what this guy, retarded games journalist, said.
And you also have the rather blatant misogyny. We all know that The Witcher is a very raunchy series, and some of the best scenes in The Witcher 3 comes as a result of that. But Geralt, collecting weird trading cards depicting women that he sleeps with, like some kind of geeky little black book, has always seemed seedy, and even more so by today's standards.
Do me a favor, idiot. You goddamn fucking idiot, do me a favor. Grab it, the first cock you see on it, choke on it. God damn it. Anyway, but why am I not surprised? For instance, here we have CD Projekt Red. Diversity and Inclusion. AKA DIE. Oh, die. Basically, what we get is this. Diversity fuels us to create an inclusive environment where authentic leaders have the skills to listen to every person, overcoming unconscious biases and decision-making process. Oh, that explains why Cyberpunk 2077 sucked so much when it was released, and it's still not that great either. You sure has some interesting bits, etc. It wasn't as bad as some people claiming it to be, but it wasn't the CD Projekt Red that we all expected it to be. I I mean, look at this goddamn fucking garbage in their website. This reads like something out of Sweet Baby Inc., but at least they didn't hire a goddamn fucking feminist to design their goddamn fucking website. Anyway, look at this one. Menstrual leave.
Each menstruating employee can take more than take one additional day off per month whenever period pain occurs. Menstrual leave fosters inclusiveness
Sorry.
by accepting that there are biological differences in the workplace. Breaking taboos can only be good by speaking up and turning an often sensitive topic into normal conversation.
You should not even think about talking about this inside of work. Especially in current day.
If an employee chooses not to use the menstrual leave, unlike vacation time, the days off do not accrue and or carry over to the next month, nor are they paid out when the employee departs from the company.
Well, at least that. But this goddamn fucking nonsense should not be allowed. But then again, it's special treatment for a certain gender. But then again, they believe there are more than one gender, so maybe I should go on and claim that I have, I don't know, period pains and take a day off? Right, so at least there is Fool's Theory, which is the people responsible for the remake. At least on their website, we don't see anything too outrageously like in CD Projekt Red, but give it time. Don't worry. Give it time. They'll eventually add it. They'll eventually add this on their website. Do not worry. So, what I have to say into this? Yeah, games journalists are salivating over the censorship because that's what they do. They're fucking morons. Maybe that's why they are games journalists. I mean, even journalists are a failed bunch of people who cannot even do anything proper, but games journalists, holy shit, these people are even worse than actual journalists. So maybe that's why they're still games journalists, because they can barely tie their shoes together. Their laces together on the shoes. Goddamn fucking hell, I botched the English. Well, either way, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. And remember, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you.